So something that I like to do, and I do with my friends a lot, is something called highlight lowlight tribute. And so I want to do it with your book.
The highlight was sort of seeing, I think it's always like seeing the finished product, you know, the kind of year that we spent, you know, I spent kind of like reflecting on the past couple of years and, you know, just collecting photos and stuff and you know, designing the whole thing. And then, you know, finally that moment of like having it in your hands, like you don't think it's real until it is. You know?
I know, yeah. It's a
like
PDF before that, right?
It is, yeah. It's just like a screen before that, and then you feel it, and you get to flick through it, and it's just like a really good feeling, yeah.
And what about a low light? Was there a low light in the process?
I had more than I needed to fill the book, and just like talking about what I mention, what I don't mention, how deep I take it, and how if I just kind of scratch the surface with it all, it was just like, you know, the whole like, what do I talk about, you know, basically. Like I was approached with the opportunity, and obviously, you know, it's great to just like talk about the journey and stuff, but it's just like what parts and aspects of that journey are you going to talk about, and it was just like on my mind for so long.
Did you find that, because I always find that hard, I feel like you give so much of yourself out, and then it's like you only have a few skeletons or a few things that maybe are pivotal moments for you, and sharing them is kind of quite empowering, but then quite scary as well. Did you find that? Or?
Yeah, definitely. Had to warm up to talking about things. So I'm you know, usually more of a quiet person. I don't like. I've never, you know, I never told anyone I had a record deal until 2 weeks before I moved to the US. You know.
Seriously?
No, I never. It was only like some of my cousins didn't even know. Like none of my friends knew. Yeah, not something that I talk about. I don't talk about like, you know, any of like my sporting achievements or anything like that either. It's just like, it was like hard for me to like actually, hey Cody, talk about yourself. Like I've never been able to fully do that before. I thought I sounded like cocky or something, and I was just really cautious about like what I said. And now you have to learn to just kind of be the perfect person, you know what I mean? Like everyone expects you to be that, and like it was so hard for me to like learn to just, you know, talk and just be that person. Like it's still, you know, it's still difficult sometimes. You know, sometimes I just want to, you know, go for a walk and like not talk to anyone, not have to do anything. But it's, you know, it all comes with, you know, the opportunity to make music, and you know, you have to like sacrifice certain things to do the greater things. So
we have to be on all of the time, and I think that in itself is really draining, because it's like your minute experience with someone is their impression of you, and so you have to be on, or you create these bad experiences and stuff.
Exactly, and like that's what I really respect about, like, and that's what a lot of people like, you know, don't understand. Like you could be seeing someone in concert, little did you know maybe their grandfather just died before the show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like even if, you know, something like that happens, I met John Mayer for the first time like 2 months ago, and he just found out like his like bus driver of 10 years like just passed away, and he had to go on stage, and like I was there for that night, and it's just like, you know, just like tough, and like no one in the crowd knows that. You have to go up and smile, and you have to like, you know, just put on the same show as every night.
What do you think about, because I know a lot of people criticize things like that about saying, oh, it's considered fake, you know what I mean? Because you're like, but it's performing at the end of the day, right?
At the end of the day,
sometimes you have to fake it until you get in the mood.
At the end of the day, it is entertainment, you know, like I'm on stage, I'm not the person that I am off stage, you know. It's like at the end of the day, you're putting on a show, and as soon as you get off stage, you can cry, you know, if you want. If you want, you know.
No, I get that. What would be the best personal advice that you've been given? So it might be like something like, my mum always says to me, like, treat others as you want to be treated. I know it's obviously not her quote, but that's her thing that she's always drilled into me.
Yeah, Dad does the same.
Does the same? Yeah. We have good parents. High five to good parents.
For sure.
I think we're very blessed for that.
For sure, yeah. Amazing family, you know.
Is that kind of what you would say is the best piece of advice? Or?
Yeah, definitely just, it's important to just like be you know. Yeah. Like I'm so overly grateful for, you know, just personally for everything that I've like experienced over the past couple of years. I realize now, like I just see the world in just a vastly like different way than I used to. Like it's really unreal, like how to think about myself like 3 years ago and realize like I was just so naive and living in this one city, living in this one town, not thinking there was anything else, you know, outside of that, or not, you know, not being able to branch outside of that, which is, you know, unfortunately what, you know, the majority of people are confined to. And I just wanted to get out and, you know, try and do something.
Now, one of our team members, Christina, she's drawn you a little something. So Christina
drew me something.
She drew you something. Come around this side.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So Christina is one of our team.
Oh my!
She's drawn you.
Oh.
It's actually a little bit better looking than you, so I'm not sure.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
But yes, so she wanted to deliver it to you.
So how did you?
It's all hand drawn, but it's like a print, so it will last.
And how did you color it? It's just all colored pencils. Really?
Yeah, and that's a
so you're an artist. You're an artist.
She's pretty phenomenal.
Obviously.
Yeah.
No, literally without a doubt. Like this is, like I get given like drawings.
I'm sure you do.
Every day, and without a doubt, the best one I've ever seen.